Nate Long just tweeted me, and he said he'd like a little more time with you and with me and with the rest of us who feel so helpless when it comes to the computer stuff that comes up or the virus that comes up, and all you did was use Twitter or Facebook or all social media. Is it affected by viruses in some parts of the world?
Yeah, everyone has it. Some more than others, only because of the development in that country, like Arizona or America and China. They've got a very large population, so obviously they're going to have a higher percentage of effectiveness.
Yeah, but there's some idiot in Belize who is fooling around with the people down the street. Is it mostly for fun, or is it also because of the fact that people have discovered a way to make a profit?
It's starting to become more and more for profit. Basically, hackers have the ability to sell their services now. They can easily take $15,000, $20,000 to take down a site, depending on how big that site is. Or in any case, they can actually use that as blackmail and extort money from the company that they're going to take the site down from.
We're going to shut down your system unless you send us this amount of money?
Exactly. Yeah.
Why is that not easily investigated?
It's because of the techniques that they use.
If I have to send you a money order or a gift certificate, to Barney's or something like that, somewhere along the line, one would think that law enforcement would be able to find you.
Yeah, it would make sense that way, but I guess there's other ways to do it. The bank accounts in other countries and who knows what else. So.
Yeah, well, one of the reasons why we have Nate on is because of the fact that he's supposed to know about all this stuff, and I'm depending on you. When it comes to all social media, you got to the point where you said, all right, if it seems peculiar, which is a kind of a general thing, if it seems peculiar, you may be in trouble. Is there any hard and fast rule that we could follow? Like, for example, what we used to say, if it's a stranger, just automatically don't respond. If it's somebody you don't know, don't respond no matter how attractive they make it sound. Yeah. All right? What about now?
Yeah, that's always in play. Unfortunately, they're getting more and more tricky. They're able to...
like using somebody's Facebook that I know.
Exactly, yeah. They're able to get into that now, and because it's so widespread, and a lot of people just put garbage up there anyways, except for some of the businesses that actually do use it for publication, it's just... most of those things are common now, so people don't really exactly look at the little quirks that, this doesn't quite seem right. So they say, okay, it's okay, and then they'll click on it and get infected.
Okay, but you're a senior technician at Computer Troubleshooters, which means that you're going to solve all my problems.
I can.
All right. Do it now so that everybody who operates even part of some days on social media can feel more comfortable by the time the show is over.
All right, well, there's basically 5 tips that I can give you right now. The first one is make sure that you've got up-to-date professional antivirus software. And it's also best to make sure that it also includes anti-spyware as well. Antivirus isn't just the only thing that's out there now. Anti-spyware is also ads and pop-ups and things like that that can affect your system. Another good thing to do is to, for the tweeting and things like that, they usually have a third-party option that you can do. You can use your phone or an extra program that has additional security features enabled on it to help reduce the chance of getting infected. You want to make sure that you have the browser that you use, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, any of those, make sure that those are up to date with the latest security patches as well, because they're trying to prevent that as for anything that might be out there, not just for the social media. And also, in some cases, depending on what IT company you use, for example, Computer Troubleshooters, we have a social media protection features that we can implement onto the systems. Some of the antivirus security that we use enables link scanners and other features that will help protect you against these kinds of infections.
Okay, well now, you see, you at least led me down the path whereby you benefit, and that's fine, because that's the business you're in, but then I benefit by calling you. So I get in touch with you, and I say, listen, either my company or just my home, I want to feel like I can use any of these social service menus and systems. and I want to do so safely. So you then install additional safety factors?
Correct, yeah. With the, for example, AVG is the program that we use mainly for antivirus and anti-spyware security, but it also includes the link scanner and in some cases firewall and a couple extra programs that will help to just generally protect you from not just the social media problems, but everything else that's out there.
How much does that cost?
It depends on exactly what you want to do. For home systems, it can be about $80 or so, but for...
Per computer? I mean, I've
computer.
got a couple of computers at home.
Yeah.
So per computer, $80, and how much do you guarantee that you're going to save me from?
We can guarantee that you will reduce the chance. Unfortunately, nothing's 100%. No matter, the only way to be 100% protected is to never use your computer, turn it off, unplug it, don't use it at all, just stare at, expensive
And a
paperweight.
centerpiece. It's a nice centerpiece for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Listen, you have taught me so much already, but the one thing I wasn't prepared for is the word coob face. What is that?
Coob
It
face
sounds
is,
like my prom date.
it's it's one of the more popular viruses that are out there right now that's affecting Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Bebo, High Five, all the social.
Koobface, right?
Correct. It's basically reversed of Facebook, but it affects everything.
I'm looking at that all morning long, and that's how bad I am. I had to be told that it's the reverse of Facebook. Coob face, all right, and it's particularly dangerous?
Yeah, for example, the links that are sent to you. LOL, I can't believe this is your video. That's the main thing that it's getting into you. But it also goes to the fact of it will get onto your system and it will steal pertinent data that you have, credit card information, business contacts, anything and all that like that. It'll go through your friends list. It will affect everyone that you have if they click on the links. And in some cases, it'll also hack into your Facebook or Twitter account, and it will be able to manipulate it from there. So that the only real way to get rid of it is either to change your password and delete all those messages, make sure that you've also scanned your system for viruses and clean things up, or to, in some cases, you might just have to start a new account.
If it's too late for me, I have the virus in there. Can you do something about that?
Yeah. Computer Troubleshooters has virus cleanup utilities, as well as services that we can use to get rid of anything that's on your system that's bad.
Listen, and by the way, if you didn't happen to catch those 5 things that he was talking about before, we can have those along with your contact number, not for Koobface, but for this gentleman's firm, Computer Troubleshooters, because more and more, there's just more trouble out there. So shoot it. This is Pat McMahon. Stick around.